So it seems to be going down right now in the NGE community because of NTR. Now, for those of you that don't know what NTR is, you're going to heaven. But for the people that do know, well, it seems we have a bit of a situation because of that due to Zankou and how she was portrayed in a part of the Bond level or the story. Now, I am hearing that it has since been fixed, is my understanding, but I'm not gonna lie, even though it was fixed, I'm very curious to know what was actually the root cause of this and whether or not we should be more wary of this part of the community, because I don't think this is a good look for the NTE community as a whole. Now, regardless of the fact, we must recognize that these devs well, technically these gacha companies really players like that. Dawei's pitch for investors was to that we sell anime girls to lonely guys. They're obviously trying to take advantage of the male loneliness epidemic in the world to try and give lonely people, because this applies to girls too, just to a lesser extent for games that are more dominant by guys. But in something like Love in Deep Space, we have seen phenomena like this before, where these people will start to feel connection towards these characters, and because they're so down bad, they're willing to get any connection possible, and so they're willing to get one with a fictional character, which is not necessarily bad, but when it starts to become the solution to the problem you have, it starts to become a huge problem, because this is obviously just a bandage and not necessarily the heal you need, because you need to get out there, meet people, and find the one for you. So apparently Zankou has triggered some people, and when it comes to their attachment to the character, and we're going to be checking it out together. We got good old Giteo covering this. Shouts out to our man here. The truth behind NTE's NTR drama. Giteo plays Zankou's controversial quest. So I think this is him playing the quest. Unfortunately for us, this is spoilers. I don't think we can see this now, Chad. I don't think we can see this now. Give it TLDR. If you enjoyed this type of content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to not miss any updates.
I guess I better go subscribe to VXV Gacha.
This is what made Cian very mad. Very, very mad. Where's the NTR? The NTR is all in your mind, bro. After she gets slapped and passes out, okay, you're just as delusional as M.
Okay, so basically Zankou gets slapped by someone in the story and she passes out. That must have been one hell of a bitch slap. Hey, yo, chat, imagine getting slapped so hard you pass out. That's like those, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those slap competitions. People get knocked out on those. But then again, those are people that are really, really, you know, they're out here slapping for a living. The beginning is safe to watch. Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah, basically, Supernova dropped the document and be like, okay, so these are the people. Someone recorded every fucking comment. Okay, every comment under the video that NTE posted on Bilibili. Okay. And then basically how it is this guy made 766 comments. Completely copy pasted same comments, 731. Okay. And then this guy...
Some people have a lot of free time. And this is the type of shit that when people see it, they think internet is indeed dead. Yeah. Because it's just one person schizoing out or something. Jesus.
Did 628 comments. This guy did 600. 551 was copy pasta.
There's no male loneliness epidemic. What the fuck is he talking about? Ayo, Anthony Johnson. You obviously haven't been around the internet for enough time to hear about it. Yes, there is. You just don't know it. So is everything on the internet real to you? Do you have any articles or data at least to back up these claims? At least get off the outside of the internet. What? know what? All right, we can easily do this. Yes, but with important nuance. Data shows a broad society-wide rise in isolation and a friendship recession rather than a crisis unique exclusively to men. There it is. All right. You can just quickly Google that. Just one quick Google search, and you can get the answer you want. There it is. Yeah, because guys have a harder time to date, more so than women. And because of how society has become difficult for a lot of guys, maybe this doesn't apply to you, but not everybody's you. And some people have a harder time. And because of that, and considering how challenging life has become for many and how competitive it is for many, a lot of people find themselves alone for a long, long time. And this is the end result of that. Maybe even in a transition phase, a lot of the time, a lot of guys can relate to being at least remember a certain portion of their life where they can relate to this isolation and the fact of they've been alone at some point in their life. Hey, yo, for all the guys in chat, type 1 if you know what I'm talking about. Type 2 if you have no idea what the hell this is. Because I've been here before. I'm not anymore. And this isn't going to be like your life forever. But we've been there before. We know it. We understand it. That's it. We all had a drought. Exactly. We all had a drought at some part of our lives, especially after you finish school. Like as soon as you're done with school, you're not particularly forced anymore to be in a social setting. That's it. It's very easy to find yourself completely solo. Bro is boss in Dungeon of Unemployment. Yeah, these people here are super weird. Bro, have you not seen these women crashing out? 40% of all men in history has never had kids, so I guess those men were in a happy place. What are you trying to say? Seriously, what are you trying to say? See, you can be happy solo queue, but statistically speaking, people are happier when they're not in solo queue. Some people have that ability, good for them, but not everybody's like that. And considering how we are as a social species, more often than not, majorly speaking, people are going to be better not alone than alone. Women are crashing out because they're simply not getting the, let's just say, the extent that they're used to their biological advantage. They're just not getting that much advantage anymore, and they're crashing out over that. That's it. Beyond that, it's nothing. Because unfortunately, some people, instead of adapting to the new norms, they start crashing out online like dumb little babies. That's it. That's why they're crashing out. And I wouldn't even consider those women. I would consider them grown girls. They're not even women. Humans need others to be happy. It's a lot better to have others around you to be happy. And also, even think about this, even pragmatically, strategically speaking, what if you get sick one day? What if you need help one day? Which is the whole point of why we're driven to be social creatures. Like, it's just smart and it feels right. It's like, Jesus, how are men now more lonely than in all the past is all I'm saying. Oh, it's simple, bro. It's simple because you can no longer go out there, pick rocks, and do something simple to be the earner of the house. That's it. Life got a lot more challenging and competitive, and we are unfortunately in a system that's designed for you not to win. But you got to navigate it still. You still got to navigate it. And we are in a system that is trying to really reinforce women in the workforce for cheaper labor, which is succeeding. And men had to take the L while this transition is occurring. And we're just seeing the end result of that. We're in a transition phase, and men are basically taking the L while this happens, and this is just the end result of that. That's just basically what's happening. Because of the internet. The internet definitely plays a massive part, especially social media, because women can just exist in social media, and you'll have ninjas like, you know, rich, successful people DMing you like, hey, do you want to check out my yacht and stuff? So women starts, and this is from a very young age, they're spawn camped into this. And so they start to have a warped version of how reality works. And so their expectations get messy, which is understandable because that's a boom. That's a high. Like, wow, it's very hard to go back from that. I don't disagree. We need each other. However, men have been ride or die solo by themselves since the dawn of time. I'd strongly disagree. Men, especially hunters, would go out there and bring food for the whole tribe, bro. How the fuck is that solo? If anything, men have been the most non-solo ever. We feed others, bro. Men are, I'll be honest, men, to me personally, from a biological perspective, I think we're crazy. We're the only motherfuckers out here in this whole blue planet that actively look for something to take care of. I want you to think about that for a second. We seek, especially considering nowadays, we seek someone to take care of. We seek a pet to take care of. The pet doesn't help you hunt. There's no exchange in, we get food together or anything like that. No. It's just you go and spend money. You spend resources to get something that you're going to spend more resources on. Think about that for a second. From a biological perspective, think about that. It's like I don't see giraffes pulling up doing shit like this, man. I don't see lions doing that with wolves and hyenas. Also, you see the old lady across the street dealing with heavy stuff. Who pulls up more, guys or girls? Someone has a problem with their car. They can't get it on. Who the hell pulls up more? Is it guys or girls? Bro, we are the most social and the most non-solo. It's just that we have this lone wolf tendency because it feels safe. Because I feel like we hate knowing that there's something that can hurt us. We love the sense and the feel of invincibility that comes with being a guy. And when something moves you off center, you just want to just remove it completely. And a lot of the times you can easily get hurt from within. You got it from the top because you're a dude, but like from within, you can be very, easy to attack there. Hey, you got it, bro. Just I'm American and God knows we're not educated. And them kids. Kids is a failure of the education system, which I'm hearing overall for y'all in America, the greatest country in the world. Apparently things are not going well over there because you guys are not taking good care of the teachers. I'm hearing, but I could be wrong. But again, hey, Anthony, appreciate the conversation, man. This was a good conversation. I actually want to start doing a little bit more content like this. So I think this is a cool conversation to have. Men want to be problem solvers. I know, bro. Guys literally go out there looking for problems to fix. You know what? Don't even look far. Go to forums. Ninjas will be scrolling, waiting for someone to ask a question so that they can respond. They're spawn camping someone needing help. I want you to think about that for a second. I'm American too. You can be from America and be able to use your brain. I think a lot of people's perspective have been warped because of the internet, but I don't know. No child gets left behind was a mistake. Yikes. Oh, that is... Hey, my man, Not Today Ross. That is one hell of a can of worms over there, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I want to touch that one, man. I've watched videos where they said that women reads one of the most disgusting, craziest fantasy novels where they get into that thing with beasts or monsters. Yeah, that is true. It doesn't matter. Who cares? He ain't lying, though. Look, there's a lot of merit to that. There's a lot of merit to what he just said. I know. But here's the thing. It's very harsh to just say out loud. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of that things that's like we can all think, but it's very hard to say because spiritually, I like the message. We should attempt to not leave no child behind. But realistically, I mean, we kind of need that middle ground, if you know what I'm saying. That's it. Like, I understand what he's saying was like, stay your hand, please, because we don't want to lose the spirit of it all, if that makes any sense. Women are the problem? No. A lot of people are trying to like make it, because this is the problem with the current tribalism. No. The current status quo is the problem. And we all know it. And we all know it. You just want to make an enemy of something that's more tangible because you can see women, you can deal with them, you can be aggressive towards them. It's very hard to be aggressive against the status quo because it's a thing. It's very hard to, get mad at that. But that is the cause of your problem, not women. Women. But some kids are stupid and need to be left behind, like my ass. Oh boy. Oh man. I mean, look. If some kids are stupid or like they ain't got it like that, you just need to find what they can actually do. Here's the thing. I think the ultimate problem in the education system worldwide, really, I'm pretty sure there's some countries that do it right, but for the most part, from this, considering how I know it, it needs to be adapted for in an individual level. The fact that it's such an AOE is just weird. Like, not everybody's gonna be good at all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like history is important. Stuff like that is important, but some things don't make much sense. And even then, like, history isn't like you can get away with not knowing history. Like, how many of y'all know that much about history, for crying out loud? Stupidity can be a phase, though. That is very true. And it comes with immaturity, especially in teenage days, because in teenagers, a lot of change is occurring. We're prioritizing getting in romantic relationships, understanding ourselves, the changes, you're moody now, all this stuff. That's a phase, and it's going to affect grades and stuff. Take it easy on us. Teachers just have too many kids to keep up with, and it doesn't give kids without one-on-one time. Exactly. The reality is education has to be the most expensive thing we should be spending money on. Yeah. It's no joke. Because that's the future. But we don't. We don't pay teachers, not even nearly enough. They have to deal with shit attitude from kids these days. It's the worst. It's the freaking worst. Like, teachers are quitting, probably. Who the hell wants to be a teacher nowadays? Like, show me a kid today, ask him, be like, what do you want to do when you grow up? And he'll be like, I want to be a teacher. Ninja, did I catch you having dreams? Bring back spankings in school. Those did make us behave, didn't they? Anyway, let's go back to 2D anime batters. Better to just pass those kids and get it over with. Yikes, some of y'all are just cold. Damn. You get paid more being the dumpster guy. Jesus Christ. Did I catch you wanting to be shit?
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Ninja, did I catch you wanting to be shit? Slap. That's one of my favorite lines of all time, dude. Anyway, going back to it.
586, 527. Basically, this is like someone recorded all of these people. Okay. And what they posted. To basically prove that this is just a few people spamming.
Yeah, it's probably 3 or 4 ninjas just going full schizo, trolling, just copy pasting. Yeah, a pimp named VXV. Hello there, chat. I'm a pimp named VXV, and I'm over here covering the whole NTR situation with Zankou. Now, when a bitch moves out of line, like this bitch Zankou over here, you wanna put her back in her place with a huge pimp slap that will make her behave and remind her who's the pimp in charge. That's right. That's right. Anyway, it's funny because this whole situation has started because of a slap. Only a slap, a pimp slap, done by a pimp hand, can get this bitch back in her place and revert the effect of the first bitch slap. Yeah, see, I could do impressions.
So these people have like 100-ish, 60-ish, 50-ish comments. Right, these are all the people spamming, basically.
Okay, so there's a bunch of trolls, and
NTR
finally,
is all in your mind, bro. After she gets slapped and passes out, okay, you're just as delusional as MC right now, and you're thinking that she got fucking she got raped in prison by the prison guard. Okay.
hey yo, hey yo, I thought this was a game for teenagers. I thought this was a game for kids. Whoa, that got dark out of nowhere.
Okay. And then you get mad. At least that's what I assume is happening to those people. So the NTR and CN is Zankou entered CN players' mind and make them believe they got NTR'd. Yes. That's exactly what happened.
Wow. So anyway, I guess to summarize, it's a bunch of sensitive people and that are mainly spearheaded by probably 3 to 4 trolls spamming the same thing over and over, which is, I guess maybe this has been blown out of proportion because of just these guys. What does NTR stand for? Basically getting cheated on. CN player, we don't want redeemable villains. Hey, you guys remember that stuff? Y'all remember when CN was talking about we don't want redeemable villains? We covered that before. Also, CN player gets mad when murderous villain gets got treated as villain. Well, it's because she's playable now. That's why. She's playable now, so like it's over. NTE now has self-posting anomaly IRL. Murderous criminal got slapped. Really? Ridiculous. If it was a man, literally no one would bat an eye. Here we go again. Here we go again with them double standards, man. You know what's funny, Chad? I got this comment of someone saying it was about the Genshin video where the girl explored Snezhnaya in 24 hours. She just finished the entirety of Snezhnaya in 24 hours. And I was there like, since it's a girl, I feel like she can get away with that type of stuff. And the reason why is simple. It's because it's a girl. When you see girls no-lifing like that and try-harding in a video game and being good at a video game, I don't know about you, but to me, as a man that plays a video game, that's low-key attractive. But when it's a dude, it's hard not to think that's some loser stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. I think that's just the double standard some of us have to deal with. You know what I mean? This is the double standard. And we have it over here as well. If this was Chaos getting bitch slapped, no one would care. But because it's Zankou, the hottest girl in NTE right now, people are going to care. That's because women are hot in general. My man. Gamer girl, if a girl who is decent looking online, they can get away with a lot. Exactly. It's because men are more capable of greatness, so it's sad. Ooh, my man Kevin just ruffling some feathers with that one. That's for sure. Ooh, don't let certain parts of the internet hear you, man. The amount of hate this game receives because there's no 50-50 and ruining other game is insane. Look how they want this game to be dead. They are trying very hard, aren't they? I'm starting to lose faith in humanity. Is this what they call NTR? Oh boy, they need to touch grass. And I think that sums it up very nicely by this, the one great ape. The one great ape sums it up perfectly. All in all, it feels like this is a bit of a nothing burger, in my opinion. I don't think this is an issue that normal folk would care about, but even the people that do seems to only be just a handful of people spamming and making it seem like it's a lot of people, but the reality it's not. It's basically a troll tactic where you just have a bunch of 3 up to 5 maybe ninjas just sitting there changing accounts, copy pasting messages, and just spamming them in replies and comments, where it gives the illusion that it's a lot of people thinking that, when the reality is it's just a couple of individuals who happen to be sitting there probably in a Discord server cranking it to the same waifu that they all claim to be their husband. It's weird. Like, I don't even know. I guess they're open to share it with friends, but they're not willing to share it with people in the game. Or I don't know. I don't know. It's just super weird. But yeah, thankfully I'm hearing it's been fixed. I don't know how it's been fixed. Someone in chat earlier said it, so I just thought I'd mention it too. Again, I don't think Gateo has tackled that. I guess Gateo's the way he went about it is like some of y'all just weird for that, which is pretty accurate. But again, once again, one must remember why some people would feel the way they feel, because the reality is they are trying to capitalize on people that will feel this type of way towards a fictional character through the dating sims, through all this mumbo jumbo they do with the female characters especially. So yeah, that's basically the why and the how. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Be seeing you.